What's up, everybody? Welcome to Normiville.
Well, we call you normies.
So I got a couple of episodes today I want to put out, getting back on Megan Rapinoe's neck. Now, honestly, I thought I was done talking about Megan Rapinoe after I did a video where I announced her retirement, which really I thought was so sad that she was going to retire, and that she wasn't going to be able to have to spew her rhetoric and her SJW, on the podium all the time talking about this and that and racism and blah, blah, blah. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Now, 2 days ago, removed from her announcement of her retirement, she went on an interview and she was asked about the T community in women's sports. And well, the answer is not surprising to most of y'all, myself included. As you can see right here from Fox News, it reads, U.S. soccer star Megan Rapinoe would support trans athletes on U.S. women's soccer team roster. Quote, I see T women as real women. Oh, wait a minute. Let me hit you with the... Yeah. Rapinoe, 38, plans to retire at the conclusion of the National Women's Soccer League season. As you already know, I did a video on that. I'll leave that up here somewhere. You can see that. But let's read and see what Megan had to say about the T community in women's sports. Let's get to it. U.S. women's soccer icon Megan Rapinoe has been a public advocate for the inclusion of T athletes in women's sports, and ahead of what will be her final World Cup appearance before retiring, the one-time Golden Boot winner said she would absolutely support having T women on the U.S. women's soccer team roster.
Enemy spotted.
Even if that meant replacing a biological female.
Target acquired.
Yep. So, just so you understand that she's willing to replace one of her own players, a member of her own team, for a person of the T community. Just understand that. Again, everybody's free to live whatever life they want. Everybody can identify as whatever they want, just to put that out there. It's a free country. That's why we live in the great old United States of America. However, some people have their own opinions about this issue. A lot of women out there are speaking their opinions and even their truth about some of the things that they've had to go through with this shift in culture, the shift in lifestyle, the shift in our country and the world even. They've been expressing their feelings about this. And to be honest, most of their experiences, most of their opinions do not favor the T community, okay? But again, that's another story on a different channel because this is YouTube. Let's read some more. In an interview with Time published Monday, Rapinoe recalled the highlights from her lengthy career, including her battles both on and off the pitch. She was asked specifically about her push to defend T athletes' participation in women's sports. Quote, we as a country are trying to legislate away people's full humanity, she told the outlet. Rapinoe was one of 40 professional athletes who co-signed a letter to the House lawmakers in April in opposition of the Protection of Girls and Women's Sports Act. She was against it. Man, that's what she was trying to do. Trying to make sure that the T community is safe in women's sports. For you females out there that look up to Megan Rapinoe and see her as a champion and as somebody to be respected and to look up to, just understand that when she leaves, she will continue to champion this sentiment, in my opinion. Quote, it's particularly frustrating when women's sports is weaponized. Rapinoe said, weaponized. Rapinoe said in the interview, "Oh, now we care about fairness. Now we care about women's sports. That's total bull. And show me all the T people who are nefariously taking advantage of being in trans sports. It's just not happening." Okay. I'm not going to give my opinion on that. But essentially what she's saying here is that, well, people didn't care about women's sports now, but now that there are other people that are trying to get into women's, well, I'm sorry, not trying to, they are getting into women's sports, that now it's a problem. Well, this is what I would argue, Megan. You do understand that, and I'm not saying that this is happening in male sports either, because it is to a lesser degree, but for the most part, the T community is getting into women's sports. And while you might not be affected by it because you're getting ready to retire, the people that's behind you, the people that are coming up, still want this to be competitive amongst women. Now, there are people out there that would tell you that, it doesn't matter because of certain chemicals and hormones and things of that nature in these people's bodies will still not allow them to have an advantage. Some people will not agree with that. Okay. Now, again, I'm being PC because this is YouTube and I want this video to get monetized. But you young ladies out there understand what I'm saying, right? And you men out there, y'all understand what I'm saying too, right? So we're going to walk that line real carefully here on YouTube, but you get the point, right? Let's finish up. Rapinoe was asked specifically if she would support a T-woman playing on the United States women's national team, even if it meant replacing a biological female. The OL Reign star said she would, but added that she did not view the act as taking a quote-unquote real woman's place. Quote, "Absolutely," she told Time. "You're taking a real woman's place. That's part of the argument that's still extremely phobic. I see T women as real women. What you're saying automatically in the argument, you're sort of telling yourself already is you don't believe these people are women. Therefore, they're taking another spot. I don't feel that way." So essentially, she's saying that the person's asking the question just by their words in the question is implying that they're not real women. And so how she sees it, like, some people that have her same hair color, they also see it that, well, these women are women, right? Understood, no problem. Rapinoe will make her final World Cup appearance this month as the United States women's national team heads to Australia and New Zealand with the hopes of making history, becoming the first women's or men's team to win a three-peat. Well, she's going out. She's retiring soon. And in the spirit of competition, I hope she wins. That will be a good landmark for her to have on her way out. However, in her retiring from the sport, her leaving the sport of women's soccer, essentially she's trying to open the door for other people to come into her sport that other people might not agree with. And like I said, Megan Rapinoe, much like people like Kaepernick and others, they're going to continue to champion these. They're going to continue to rally for these causes, even when they retire or when they lose their job, like my man Cap. Okay, so again, for you ladies out there, if you're watching this, if you want the sport to continue to be competitive, in your opinion, to your degree of satisfaction, well, Megan Rapinoe might be rallying to tear that down. Just saying. But it's YouTube. This is my channel. You can look at it however you want, because like I said, this is a free country, the United States of America, and we are free to live however we choose and to have the opinions that we want. But what are you gonna do? So thank you for attending another episode of Normieville. You know me, I'm just a normie here to bring you the latest and greatest in sports news, entertainment, and politics. Let me know what you think about Megan Rapinoe's charge for the T community in women's sports down in the comment section. And please hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and the notification bell on your way out of the door. And I will see you on the next video.